Welcome to the Social University Podcast. We are so glad you're joining us today because we want to help business owners, entrepreneurs, and people just like you who want to build their business online. Listen, if we can do it, you can do it. So let's go.
Today, we're going to talk about holiday marketing strategies and how to integrate contests and promotions inside those strategies. So let's go ahead and get started. There are several things you really have to keep in mind, but first and foremost, you need to take a look at last year. What worked for you last year? And more importantly, what did not work for you last year? Did you try promotions? Did you try contests? Did you try holiday sales? Take a look. I might even consider looking at my competition to see what worked for them so you can make a plan that you can implement for this year. Number two, you have to bear in mind, what is the goal? Well, do you want brand awareness? Do you want sales? Are you trying to gather emails? Do you want to grow your Instagram account? You need to consider the end before you actually get started because it helps tell you which direction to go in. Number three, plan ahead. You need to know which season your customers care about and how it's going to benefit your company or how you can use it to your company's advantage. It is totally okay to have multiple promotions, but you do have to space them out. And when I say holiday season, I mean starting with Halloween and then everything that happens in November. And when I say everything that happens in November, you've got Thanksgiving, November the 23rd. You have Black Friday, November the 24th. You have Small Business Saturday, November the 25th. You have Cyber Business Monday on the 27th, and you have Giving Tuesday, November the 28th. So if you're a nonprofit, your focus is probably going to be Giving Tuesday. If you're a retailer, your focus will probably be Small Business Saturday. If you're an online entrepreneur, your focus is probably going to be Cyber Monday. So you have to take a look at what's available and plan accordingly. And it is okay to have a Halloween promotion and a Thanksgiving promotion or one of those other holidays that's related. And it's also okay to have a Christmas promotion. Again, you want to space them out. You absolutely need to start thinking about that kind of stuff now, just because by the time if you start to think about it in October, you're missing your window already. So the time to start planning and getting that stuff lined up so that you can optimize and move forward, that time is right now. So take a look at which holiday you want to focus on and get started with your plan. You also really need to make sure you're providing what your clients want. I always find this interesting because a lot of times the client wants something totally different than the business owner wants to give. The business owner may think that getting $50 off of a $1,000 purchase is awesome. And the client may just want a $5 discount when they sign up for your email. Talk to your clients and find out what they like the best. You can create a poll online to get opinions so that you can get more feedback on what works for the individual client. But really and truly, you need to find out what they want to know. What are they interested in? Do they want a discount? Do they want additional, like a buy one, get one? Do they want a gift certificate if they purchase a gift certificate? You can give them some options, but be ready for their suggestions too. And there's a good chance that they're going to suggest just an amazing option that you haven't even considered yet. You definitely need to select the right platform because you have to decide. It can be super confusing for your customers, especially if you're doing a promotion or a contest, if you're trying to run it on multiple platforms. So you do need to make sure you are on the right platform. And I would suggest the one you want to grow on or the one that already has the most traffic because that's going to be low-hanging fruit. You also want to start creating your holiday posts. You're going to notice October the 1st. All of our graphics are going to change. We swap out spooky holiday graphics on every platform. It's my favorite holiday. It's very much reflected in my team and online. So you're going to start seeing that. I think it's totally okay to have Christmas graphics. I think it's totally okay to have Thanksgiving graphics. You just have to do what works for you and what works for your company. It's also okay to make a video to talk about what's going to happen or your expectations so you can set those expectations for your clients. Okay, so if you're working on a promotion or if your promotion is a giveaway, it really needs to make sense. You can launch your season with a free download or a seasonal discount or a promo or a contest, but it has to make sense for your business. If you're a realtor and you want to offer, let's say a handmade drawing of a home. Let's say that's the prize. That is an awesome prize for a new homeowner. But if you are trying to engage other homeowners, they may not be interested in getting a artist to recreate the visage of their home, especially if they're wanting to move. So it really has to make sense. There are so many corporations I see where the grand prize is an iPad. Well, unless you're a digital company, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't track. So you need to give away what works for your company. And of course, you don't have to donate. You don't have to give away your services for free. There are prizes that are available to you that make sense for your company that you don't have to, bleed out the eyeballs to give. So let's kind of break that down. Discount, and you can work it into your holiday promotions. Like for Halloween, you might go with wording like discounts so good it's scary. Or jolly discounts, thankful discounts. There's ways to work it in so that it works for you. If you're doing a promotion, ideally you want to integrate it with your own product. So if you're doing a holiday promotion, if I'm a food creator, my holiday promotion might be a giveaway of not only my cookbook, but 2 or 3 other creators' cookbooks so that you can team up and you can all promote it the same, which brings me, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but sharing is always great and it gets you in front of more people. But the promo, it has to make sense for what you're doing. And you can always use the product. So if you're a retailer and you want to show how that product is being used for your specific holiday, what a cool idea. Marshmallow Peeps is one of the best examples of this because they will show you how to use that product for holiday decor, literally for any holiday, because nobody's eating them. So you got to do something with them. So what a cool idea to show you how to use it for a table centerpiece versus just eating, because again, it doesn't appeal to all people. A contest is always a good idea if you are wanting to, grow your reach or grow your engagement on a specific platform. If you are going to do that, you have to make sure that you are following the rules of the platform. Instagram is very liberal. You can request a tag. You can request a share. You can make them like your information. Again, Facebook doesn't allow that. Facebook, it's illegal to ask for a tag or share. You can require a like and you can require a comment, but the other 2 things are illegal. And I hear all the time, other business owners will tell me, well, I saw somebody else do it. Well, sure. Everybody might be speeding on the highway, but do you want to be the one that gets pulled over and lose your license? Yeah, I don't. So I'm going to follow the rules. Facebook has the ability to delete your page if you don't follow the rules. And I will be the first person to tell you, getting access to a page that's lost or an account recovered, it's painful. So you have to be careful and follow the rules and make sure you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing on each platform. So check the rules before you get started. And then, of course, you also want to create a hashtag or promotional name so that you can start using it not only internally, but externally. So if you're doing, if you're a boutique, and you're doing a boutique special, BOO, you would introduce that through a hashtag, and you might also introduce that to your team or your signage or your graphics so people can start talking about it. So seasonally, it's totally okay to integrate a discount, a promotion, or a contest. It just really has to make sense for your business. Definitely check the rules on the platform that you're using because you don't want to get in any kind of trouble. And partner up when you can. If you can team up with another creator that has more or close to the number of followers you have, and it gets you in front of that audience as well, what a cool option for you. If you are a local retailer and you have a brick and mortar business, you may team up with all of the retail businesses that are in the same area and give one grand prize away where they have, $1,000 gift card where each business chips in $50. That way it's not costing you a fortune, but the grand prize is really grand, but it doesn't all have to come out of your pocket. You kind of see where I'm going with this. You don't have to be the one that pays for everything to have a really awesome prize. And if any opportunity was ever targeted for a boosted ad on Facebook, this is the one. this is exactly what boosted ads are made for. They're made for an event, a promotion, or a giveaway. You want something that has a finite beginning and an end. So as you are considering boosting those posts, that's a great way to do it. And Facebook a lot of times will give you the option for people in your area. Again, if you're a brick and mortar business, it's a great way to kind of blanket the people in your area who wouldn't normally be shopping, but it's the season, so they're shopping right now. Also, you have the option to on any time that you run an ad or a promo, Facebook boost, you also have the option to select people who like your page and their friends. It makes sense. My buying habits are reflected in my closest friends, so it makes sense for the folks that I'm connected with to also get the information. But yeah, Facebook boosted ads, this is exactly what they're for. Now, I will warn you, you don't want to, let's just talk about don'ts in general. You don't want to start too soon or too late. So if you're going to have an October promotion, you don't want to start talking about it on September the 20th. You have to give it some time. And if you run the promotion for too long, you are literally killing it yourself. You are telling people there's no sense of urgency. Just get to this whenever you want to. So you do want to limit, even if it's this awesome offer and it's buy one, get one free. If you do it for the whole month, you may not get the results you want. Almost always, it's going to be better if you limit the time that it's available to create that sense of urgency so people will go ahead and make the purchase. If you're going to do a discount, this is normally $100, I'm doing it for $80, so 20% off. You might say, during the first 2 weeks of October, get ready for your Christmas or beat those Black Friday deals and purchase it now, but you do need to limit the time. Something else you want to be careful, it can't be too salesy. There are certain, if you're going to do donations for a food pantry for Thanksgiving, that is awesome. But you don't want to make it too salesy because that kind of stuff, it's really not about you. It's about the donation. So think about the terminology and how you're representing your company before you launch. And you don't want to make it too hard. The more complicated it is, the less likely people are to participate. They're also going to shy away if they feel like the prize is too big. And we've seen this over and over where you can win a single item for less than $10 versus a year's supply. And we will always get more people to participate in the single item because they feel like they can win that. But a year's supply, that's too big. It's too much. So you do kind of have to figure out where your sweet spot is, but don't overcomplicate it. And I see this a lot. You need to go like my Instagram and then go like my Facebook and then make a comment on Facebook and then share that on it. It's too much. It's too much. 3 steps, easy steps. Like our page, comment on this post, and then maybe one other thing. That is it. That is all. The more overcomplicated you make it, you're literally getting in your own way. So that being said, that is a great way to kind of get started for the holidays and start thinking about what you're going to do promotionally for October, November, December. Of course, if you guys have questions or if you need additional assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm Karen Taradas, and until next week, I'm here to help. Thanks.
Thanks for joining us for the Social University podcast. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media at Stay Social U. That's the letter U. And we will talk to you next week. Remember, you've got this.